Everything's going okay before we do too much else. It appears to be streaming, so huzzah! Let us continue playing The Darkest Dungeon. I'm going to be doing a stream today and tomorrow just because I felt like I've got a couple of spare hours, I feel, so we're going to stream some more of this. Yeah, I was doing some armor yesterday. I know most people didn't watch it. It's my normal stream time, but I didn't feel armor was necessarily my game particularly. I'm not the best at it. I'm still learning it pretty much. So don't worry about that. And that's also why that one's not going to go onto YouTube. It's an ongoing series. We're into week 12. We'll probably play until we get to week 18, I think, this stream, unless, we feel like we want to go on from that. We've had a couple of disasters, but we are slowly working our way through things. We might even deal with our first boss today, although we will want to get ourselves up to level 2 and get ourselves ready for that. We unfortunately are hitting the point now where we're getting characters up to higher level to do these quests, but we shall see. Long loading time. It seems to only be the first one, at least, so yeah. And of course, it doesn't appear as if anybody's currently here for things, so I should probably put a counter in there. I know it'll only show about 1 or 2 people most of the time anyway, but I should probably still do that since it is on the thing.
Place before the crows and rats made it their domain.
Okay. So what do you do for stress relief right now? You will only use the brothel, which is currently out for cleaning. You, however, can go drinking for half price, so you shall, and have you pray. We'll have you go and do penance. Atonement is within my grasp! It possibly is. Alright, sanitarium. Let's see what we can do here. Dismas is probably our most advanced person here. He doesn't have anything particularly bad that we want to deal with right now, so doesn't have anything good we like to save either, actually, on that one. Can't use that for the moment. Oh, he doesn't have one this way. How much would he toss it rid of? 5,000. I think that's probably worth it. These are terrible traits that we do want to try and get rid of, so we'll go with that. Okay, let's see what we got. So we have the Hag as a potential mission. We'll avoid doing that for now. We are cordially invited to the courtyard. Alright, I think what we want to do instead is head to the cove and get a few more people up towards level 2. So what do we got? Let's not bring you. You got problems right now. I'll bring you. You got problems right now. Okay, so we can make a party of you two, assisted by you, and we need a frontline fighter, really, which would be our abomination, but yeah, I guess we'll do this and that. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's just make sure we got some skills or upgrades possible. Yep, you've been upgraded. Give you that. I don't think there's too much point in upgrading your stuff anyway, but we're going to do it. I would do armor as well, but we're less keen on that. Alright, to the cove. Provision up with a stack of 8 food. 1. Don't need an extra one of those. 1, maybe 2, just because of how many enemies have that effect. 4 torches. We want to be saving as much as possible in terms of torchlight and things. We're not going to take any blood with us, because currently this party's uncorrupted, but we'll see. We will see. And bring the antiquarian means we've got a reasonable chance of getting some good treasure out of this, if nothing else. Frogs will explode if left too long. We know. There we go.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
I wonder how this works. This pack contains loot.
Packs laden
Thankfully,
with
we don't
loot
mind that too much.
are often low
This is our
on
antiquarian
supplies.
doing this, but we're probably going to have to get rid of some stuff. Oh, she's got 2 obsession quirks. I might have to get rid of this antiquarian, actually. She's not really doing that good for us at that point. Alright, we have our first room encounter. Stress wave. Okay, so we have a couple of guardians here. We have the shaman as well. Well, the shaman's unprotected. Let's get some blight on him. See what slash for 9. Okay. So we can backstep, put some blight on. Crit 14 blight. Nice. Plus 15% protection. And now we can actually go for an uppercut on you as well. But I've actually prefer to do one on this, because if this works, I can bring you forward. Could go for incisions, actually, but I think we'll stick with the plague grenading. Stack 6 plague damage currently. And now he brings up the barriers. This is why we wanted to get the blight on them first. Misses the thing that would cause a lot of bleed damage. Alright, so you're actually dead. But you are going to call the deep first. Okay, so this pierces armor, so let's go for the attack. 19, wow, okay, double crit. 30 protection currently stacked. And we might actually be able to do some... Yeah, let's go for some kills. 5. That should kill with the blight damage. Might as well throw another bit of blight up. Oh, protection, of course, but... let's do some minor heals. We don't have to do much else we need to worry about with this. Again, dodged. And you're dead.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, definitely round 1. Let's go for a nervous stab. Does enough, and if that kills. You've managed 3 crits on the bounce. What is wrong with you?
Hope blossoms.
And I shouldn't complain, but 3 crits on the bounce.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Oh, also, antiquarian. Antiquarian. Alright. 1 round. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any more rounds of this. Hi, Anion, and hello as well. And trap.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Alright, now what was the thing for this? This was either the herbs... It was the herbs, okay. Hello, Commander Root. And yay, that works. I wasn't 100% sure it was. In fact, now we got a couple of things there. Maybe we got 2 of them up. Hold on. Have I got 2 alert boxes up? I might well have. Well, we'll find out if that happens again. It seems unlikely based... Oh, god damn it, we've got another one. Alright, let's keep going. Coral is soothing to the mind. Heals 10. That's actually okay. We got lucky on that event. Another torching in. I am deliberately low on torches, but it's actually helped out by the fact we are going to have to backtrack. And we had a scout report, so we'll know if we have to backtrack from here. We do not. While it's 1 curiosity only, I feel that's not worth it. We're going to backtrack. No new encounters, no new traps. Moving on. Hunger strikes. So 1 room encounter done. There should be at least 1 more. Well, 2 more we'd expect. But it's only a 6-room dungeon. More heirlooms and some more antiques. And we will torch up. Nope, 1 more torch remaining, and we do get another scout report. So 1 obstacle. And yeah, another one of these. Nothing here after all.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Their misfortune is our potential fortune at the very least. Alright, we surprised them. Round 1. I'd like to get this one dealt with early just because. Incision. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. I've been on Twitch for a while, actually. I've just decided to start doing this for reasons. Free crits on the bounce, and now you start missing. Feel he's taunting me. Feel he's taunting me. Alright, that blight's not enough to kill him, but means we don't have to do any more damage to him. Stress wave. And some damage.
Their formation is broken.
Well, that was me clicking and clicking back in. Thankfully, what I hit was fine. Yeah, I might have to adjust the text box currently because most of the names are being compressed. I might have to just see if I can adjust that or maybe just have it as an overlay. But anyway, still working out this Twitch stuff, don't worry. Welcome, Talon! And apparently at some stage I made you a moderate... oh no, that's just Prime. Okay. I've beaten the game, I just haven't beaten it with the expansion modules, which is what I'm currently playing this with. Okay, are you dead? You're not quite dead. Well, uppercut, and if that were... yeah, now you're dead. You don't have to grind. Yeah. I mean, I have made some random people moderators, which I've discovered in the past. Apparently Anion isn't, for whatever reason. Hold on, I should fix this now. There we go. Anion is back up to moderator. He is hero of our complex after all, so this has to be done. Alright, since you are dead, we'll go for some healing. So we've actually taken a bit of damage. Do you have any self-healing moves? Not really. Bypass stealth. Breaks guard. Can't be guarded. Yeah, nothing really we want to do here. We'll expose you.
Give them no quarter.
Grab that, return to the party order, and we will gamble on the fact that we won't have any more hunger events. This, as always, is a mistake. Alright, last room where we know there will be an encounter at the end. I think we needed the things for this. Nope. Nope. I don't remember any of these things. It's a trap. And you bleed. It's been a while. And also, if I find out now, at least the game will now be nice and tell me about things that I already know, or should already know. Alright, last room. I'm tempted to snuff out the candlelight, but we'll see if there's actually treasure here. Just a statue, which I think gives us buffs in combat, but we're already done. Alright, no guards, but a couple of shamans. Okay, let's go with some blight on you. Especially as you're the slightly more dangerous one. Okay. Pierce, 19 crits. That's his 4th crit of this mission so far. Yeah, the crits or he does nothing.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Alright, 9. Let's uppercut the other shaman. Stab for 7 and he's dead. Pierce for 8. Plus stab. Okay, apparently the Plague Doctor is actually not bad in combat, which is a surprise, but an okay one. We'll take it. There's probably no point in healing right now. We'll put some vapors on you. Let hell on earth start! I mean, you're a bit late. We're in week 8. We're in week 13, I think, at this point. But we get some blood as well.
This expedition at least
Continue adventuring. We have holy water, which I believe is... actually, no, let's not do this. Aura strength. Doesn't give us any benefits, but 18% damage until camp.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back.
For a time. For a time. Alright, so another 8,000, so 10,000 gold. Fitzroy up to level 2. Stress of his hit points goes down. And Pippery is going to be virtuous. Okay. Well, we can live with that. It's not ideal for us in any way, but...
Let me share with you the terrible
Heresy in the blood. Okay. So now we have another mini-boss to worry about. Hello, Fanatic. Sure, not going to cause us any problems whatsoever. Okay, so the cove is building up. We actually do have a boss we could do, but... we have some level 0s we need to level up first, actually. Also, I didn't actually put any of the things on, did I? There we are. Okay, so let's think about this then. We have a full party. Do we have a grave robber? We do not have a grave robber. I feel this means we're going to upgrade our barracks here.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
We'll upgrade to a... I don't know. Actually, you're probably going to be helpful for the Hag mission, so... let's make sure you've got that. We need people who can hit the back row, ideally. Man-at-Arms would also be very useful, so I think what we'll do is we'll prepare for the Hag here. We won't actually do the Hag mission yet, but we're going to prepare for it. So let's unequip, unequip, unequip. So Rarai, you're going to be trained. We'll put can't use you, can't use you. We need you to save you for boss encounters. Let's go for you, and let's bring our Abomination back into the fold. Abomination could be useful against that, I suppose. Oh, actually, we've got a couple of people we want to train. We've got 3 people we want to train. Ah, okay. Hold fast as the infestation grows. Infestation medium. Getting the feeling we should possibly do stuff here, but we can't do that until we've got level 3 anyway, so... alright, let's trinket up. Unequip all trinkets. So we did get this. This is really useful, but we can't make use of it right this moment. Bad Gambler, Flawed Release, Deathblow Resist. Okay, he's not bad. Alright, Brawler's Gloves will give you them because you're most likely going to be in there, and we're going to give you a point of speed drop. You're already quite slow anyway, so that makes sense. Our Jester can have a pair of lucky dice, and I guess you don't care about movement too much. Let's just give you these for a bit of extra dodge, unless I can see anything better. Oh, actually, we do have the Arbalist, actually. The Arbalist might actually be somewhat relevant here. Plus 10% stress is bad, but we can mitigate that with a Solar Crown, as long as we have enough to deal with that. And finally, we'll give you the bleed resistance, and we will give you the... Warrior's Cap, because most of your main skill... I suppose you do have a bit of both. Alright. So let's shuffle you, and go with that. Alright, let's provision up. Stack of food. Shovel. Anti-venom. Extra bandage. Just because I'm a bit worried about blood scenarios right now. Key. Holy water. 4 torches. And I'm tempted to take a portion of blood, but we'll wait. We'll possibly get some more as we go anyway. Let's actually take a 5th torch.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now,
Explore 90% of the rooms. We are not going that way. So onwards! Sack's contents are ours. We pick up some gold. Another sack's contents, but those were looted by people who didn't want those 25 gold. I do love that they changed the variable rune length. It's only a minor thing, but it feels nice to not know for certain where the torchlight points are at this point. Iron Maiden. This is bandage, I believe. Nope. There we go.
wealth beyond
It's not that great, but it's better than nothing. And here we have our encounter. And we are surprised. The good news is this party's very good at moving. We have been doomsayed, and you're pulling the Jester. I don't think he minds. Okay. Let's go for a pick to the face. Also, I did not realize how much stress that Jester has. Harvest time.
Devastating blow.
I mean, there's various routines for various things. Also, this Jester is not dodging well. Okay, let's go for suppressing fire. Lower your accuracy and crit rate. We do hate this insane guy. This is true. Alright, that allows him to move up. We'd like to move the Jester back. Sorry, the Gravedigger back, but he is actually okay in combat. More bleed. So, how much are you taking? 4. Alright, kill you.
Give them no quarter.
I mean, I don't like the Acolytes particularly, but we can't do much about them right now. Oh, I didn't bring any Lord in them.
Consumes the mind.
This could be a very... We're going to have to stay at very high torchlight, I feel. And also, you've been pulled. Back you go. Alright, Crush. We already know we got that guy dead, so...
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Brings in the range. Rend for the old gods. Dodged. It's only 1 damage, so I'm actually inclined to stay with that. Let's Shadow Fade, actually. Let's bring people back into range. Oh, a lot of damage increase. How much is your finale bonus right now? 60%. Finale!
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And some stun. Nope, but he is going to die from bleed effects, so... There's almost nothing I can do with him right now. Snipe that corpse. Secret Flow Dagger. And still hidden. Oh no, actually, I did unbuff him. Alright. Plus 10% stun chance. Alright, we'll go with that. We'll go with that route. Torch up. And yeah, we have 2 people on the edge of stress. But here comes another scout report. There's always a chance we pick up gemstones, which would be nice. And we do have another torch. Hello! Daggers, dodged. This party is so good at dealing in the middle, and I just realised what I've done here. Begin the songs! Yeah, I should really have been in a position to deal with both the middle guys. This is me not setting up again. Well, if we're going to stack the Blight, that's not too bad. Alright, Sniper Shot for 5. Crush the one that's causing blight damage. Oh, you're stunned, so you're still going to have to take some more. Solo. Stun. Attack with the boss.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
A lot of damage from... Okay, we care slightly more about you, so we'll use the anti-venom here. And I guess we finale. Crit 32 finale, perfect. Okay,
Remind yourself
reset
that
positions. There we go.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm going to take a little more damage as we walk on, but we have food. Sycophants. Okay, we might have some problems then. Just got to avoid the bleed here. Good dodge. Okay. Harvest. Does he resist? He resists, okay. Daggers. A little bit of damage there. Let's go for Bolus. See if we can get this first one killed. They do not have a lot of stun resistance, so that's at least something in our favor. That's also you dead. No blood curse yet.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, more harvesting. One resist, one bleed. I think that's you dead as well from that. So let's go Throne Dagger, see if we can finish you off. Snipe for 8.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And stun for 4. Okay.
The slow death,
Interesting they get a buff to their stun skill from that.
unforgiving.
I haven't seen them use a stun effect just yet, but... Battle Ballad! And a pick to the base.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Well, we have blood in case we suddenly need it, but... Yeah, gotta be aware we're gonna be facing those at some point. Alright. What do you find? Forever changed. You are now bloodthirsty. Never read the books. Alright, scout report. We got 2 more of these to go, and we have at least... I'm fairly certain there's going to be a room encounter as well, because we haven't encountered a treasure area yet. Maggots, though, are fine for us to deal with. Itching daggers, 1 dead.
To the pit.
Got a battle ballad. Stun. Fortunately, can't do too much else from there. So, Grave Nibble, which does have stun effects. And of course, no loot.
Seize this
Oh,
moment to
good God,
push
no.
on to the task's end.
We beat one of these. We did get one ancestral trinket from this. We're using one of the ancestral trinkets. See? I don't think you've got the skills to... No, because you're still level 0. But I gave you a healing trinket that does nothing. Because I expected you to have a skill you just don't have. Alright, hunger event has gone. Never read the books. He says about to read the books again. Found an old journal entry. Okay, 1 more, no new scout events, so last area. We are going to hit the dark, which is going to be a problem once we hit some stress points, but...
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Okay, valuables remain. We at least get some money out of this. Yeah, here was the encounter I was expecting, and that's the worst surprise that could have happened, really. Although I suppose Jester solo to the front and then start things off. However, we have stress resolved. That's about 6 out of...
Adversity
Yeah.
can foster hope and resilience.
We've been ridiculously lucky with those as this has gone on. Anyway, Throne Dagger. Gonna solo him to the front. Because we want to try and sneak our Arbalist to the back. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Dodge. Oh, good news is our Jester is doing a phenomenal job at the front. Alright, let's try and just get rid of you. Get some damage on. It's not obviously good damage because they can't bleed. We have one other that's possibly going to hit stress point as well. Flashing daggers. I should really be throwing stuff at the back, but... Snipe for 5. Crush you.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
Alright, we're going to finale and just finish you off.
The blood quickens.
Critical hit from the Arbalist. Good shot. 33 damage against marked. Finally you. You shouldn't be too much of a problem left at this point. Gonna battle ballad. And a pick to the face. Okay, not bad. Take all that. We are going to continue adventuring and we're going to snuff out the candle. Snuffing out the candle didn't give us a lot in context, but hey. Wasting away.
The corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Our town people not in a good way at the moment. All stress relief. Okay. Dismiss is thirsting for blood. Can we not use blood on him, or is that... Am I going to have to take him on a mission to do that? Also, the town actually looks nice at the moment. You will only go to the brothel and it keeps being... Alright, fine. Events are not in your favor right now. Alright, nothing much I can do there, or I feel like doing there. We have 18,000 again, so we're doing okay for money. I'd like to get the armor smithing skill at this stage, so let's do some conversion.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield. Anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Sounds good to me. Alright. We could also transfer a few and just get some upgrades to these effects as well. Just grab 9, I suppose. That'll be fine. So we can lower the cost of the bar.
A game of chance and companionship. The rush of life.
And have a look at our stress levels. So, off to the bar you go. Send you off for meditation. I think everybody else is more or less fine. Okay. So with that done... we now have access to a second boss. We now know how to get for Necromancer. The Necromancer is probably easiest in terms of things. Delayed Curse Craving, or... Additional bonuses for the Crimson Curse. I kind of want to try and deal with that. Unfortunately, we do see there's another problem if we go that way. So I think what we'll do is we will go and do another Cove mission. It's only a short one. We know that that won't level you up, so that's fine. We'll take you along. Take you along. Take you and you. And what we'll do while we're here is do some upgrades. I should have done it all while here while I'm doing this, shouldn't I? That makes more sense. Alright. Upgrade your armor. In fact, we can upgrade you entirely, can't we? Okay, so some money spent. I should think about your skills, actually. So you do have a healing skill, which actually upgrades your own received as well, so you can take care of yourself a lot better than other people. Aim shot's fine. Bypass stealth, de-stealth. Slight stress reduction as well. See, that's a lot of generally good effects, that one. Okay, we'll leave that alone for the moment. Let's upgrade each of your skills, though. And we'll think about that. Because we're actually running a bit low on cash anyway. Alright, provision up. 8 shovel. Get rid of that. Yeah, we'll take a second one of these. 5 of those. I'm actually going to take some laudanum. And we'll carry on. We should hopefully get us pretty much to a first cove boss as well.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
It'll be fine. So what are they, rotting fish?
Another mariner, another misfortune.
I do find the cove one of the most horrible places, most horrible of the 4 dungeons, just because of all the bleed effects. Okay, we get a full explore of the next couple of areas, which is nice. Okay, so we have a couple of battles if we go around this way. We kind of have to do it anyway, because we can only avoid one room. Okay, we lost a quirk. Nice. Okay, we have surprise. Thankfully, we have a shield breaker here, I've just noticed. So, play grenade. Down comes the blight. So, bypass guard, can't be guarded. Pierce.
Another abomination.
Oh, that is so useful. That is so helpful. Alright. Aim shot. That, I think, kills you. Let's punish you. Wow, that is a lot of damage going on. 9 immediately. I forgot how good the Blade Doctor is at early levels. Yeah, you have nothing you can do, so we'll just move you. Alright, PS for 12. Sidearm, dodged.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
The Fanatic is good. Alright, torching him. And here we see another bunch of groupers, but we have surprised them again. Alright. Play grenade. Next aim shot, 6. 5 damage around, 7, so they will survive that. Dodged. Alright, let's give it the Rain of Sorrow, because if we can get the bleed on them as well, that will kill them, I think. Or that would have killed the back one. Actually, that might have killed the back one anyway. 5 damage, yeah, 4. Missed the spearfishing.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, incision for 10. Pierce for 12. Yeah, might as well try to finish you before you have a turn.
A faint hope blossoms.
Aim shot. Okay, I'm liking this party actually. It's a good configuration so far.
Mount, so too will resistance.
Only thing we're lacking is a bit of healing, but alright, more scout report. Unfortunately, no secret rooms detected yet. Okay, he's got the trap. I didn't put any curiosities on. No. 80% fails.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Yeah, so I'm clearly gonna have to be better at remembering the curiosities. I'm fairly sure I was bad at that when we were doing this before, but actually the game kind of warns you. I'm fairly certain, or I thought it did. Maybe it's just because I've got equipped heroes that it feels, he's got equipped, he must know what he's doing. I don't. You've also fell for 2 traps with an 80% chance of getting them dealt with. You have no dodge skill anymore. Okay. Well, we happen to know that we can't do a lot with this, so let's try to lord them. No. Sticking to the mine, 10 stress healed. Yeah, receives a gash, but we can heal that. Okay, we've scouted absolutely everything here. So treasure room and empty room. Okay, so 2 more combats to go. Alright, how do you fancy going free for free here? Finally! Oh, don't have anything here. Alright, go see what it is. Only digested fish. I'm just not taking enough curiosities, and part of that is to try and save some money, but okay, they're surprised again. That means they're going to get blighted. Okay. Pierce for 12. Rain of Sorrows. Get people at the back dealt with. Unfortunately, they resisted. Smoke shot applies some debuffs, and let's put a plague grenade up. Bit of healing. See with slash 6. Okay, so our fanatic is looking a little worse for wear, but he actually has the ability to heal himself.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. A death.
Wounds mounting, but 2 of them are dead. Okay. We keep missing that trick. Oh, hold on. Crit 22 heal. There we go. Tell you what, this fanatic is amazing. Might be slightly overpowered actually, but we'll worry about that later. 6. Alright, Pierce 13.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Yeah, we will take our reward. Bunch of stuff. Alright, one more encounter to go, one more curiosity, and then we have this done. Fortunately, it's going to be at night and supplicants. Alright, one bit of blight going on. One death. Okay, a lot of bleed damage going on, so he is actually dead before he gets there. Gather the blood. Dodged. Aim shot at him, not enough to make him die, so blight predigestion. Causing blight on our person most resilient to it. And dodged. Missed. Yeah, might as well try and set it up.
As the enemy crumbles.
Rain of Sorrows. Bit of extra damage going on. They're both dead now, it's just a case of surviving that. And of course I'm trying to get some crits off. Another one for the bag. Now I'll get you another debuff charm. We probably have a notch of low-level charms we want to sell at this stage. Oh, torched him. We're going to have to take another bit of bleed. Nope, there's still some booty inside. We gain a few extra pieces we don't particularly care about. We will return to the hamlet in glory.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Almost, almost. Okay, what traits do we pick up this time? Dud hitter. Nope. Obsessed with killing. And plus to his healing skills. That's actually quite good for him. But we'll have to obviously fix some of this.
Can you feel it? The walls between the same
okay, so how much
of
blood do we have is a good question right now. Also, we have the Siren. So we have 3 bosses set up now. It's just a case of going and dealing with them. But I am interested now. We got 8 blood. If they're gonna need one every 3 or so missions, that's gonna be a problem. However, apparently we can find more of it in the courtyard if we have to do that. So, okay. What are we getting here? Coven Signets. It's only giving us... It's only giving us these. See, that's actually something I wouldn't mind. Although the minus 20 hit points is a pain. If I must return, I am ready. Okay. Do we feel we're ready for the boss? Is a good question right now. So for Siren, we know that it is all about heading the back row reliably. So we would need you. Man-at-Arms would be a fair choice as well. Maybe we just take these for all. Is this a good party to take on a boss? I mean, we don't have any healing. Actually, we do have healing. We have you. Of course we have you. Is this going to be fine to deal with this, though? I think what we will have to do is just make sure we guild it up here. Actually, I didn't want Bellow. Did not want Bellow. What we do want is... I want to set up Retribution. Alright, Gilpin, we've got your stuff upgraded. And I think it's probably worth taking... Well, so you can use the sidearm from anywhere, so that's not too bad. And then just this. So let's upgrade. Weird Reconstruction. Weakening Curse, Abyssal Artillery, and the Sacrificial Stab. Okay. Trinket-wise, then. So the Brawler's Gloves and that stone are probably fine. Because most of the time he will be in position 1. Does lose his crit chance, though, which is the one thing that probably needs to happen there. Also, an increased accuracy to his melee skills is probably not a bad thing to have. Most crits are range skills. He doesn't have range skills, though, particularly. I suppose Bellow is, but we're going to replace that with Retribution now. I'm also wondering if we've got the right buff skill here. I think that is the right one, actually, in all fairness. Okay. So you... You do have bleed skills, so we'll give you that on the basis that that probably makes some sense. And then let's again give you an accuracy boost. Okay, onto you. We have a 3% crit chance for the Musketeer, seems fine. Can't wear 2 of the same boots. And we'll give you the Book of Intuition as well, so that's prevent friends being surprised, gives us a bit more chance as we go through the thing. Alright, on to you. So we'll take the Solar Crown and we will take the Ancestor's Scroll. So we don't have anything in the way of stress relief, which would help, but it should be fine. Obviously the Imposter Syndrome is a pain, but the rest of this should all be fine. We hope. We definitely hope. Also, it costs you less to have your armor upgraded, and you can actually have your armor upgraded, so let's go and do that. There we go. Alright, embark. Let's take on the Hag. We will take a stack and a half. We will take 2 shovels, 2 anti-venom, 2 bandages, extra one of those, extra key, 3 of those, 2 laudanum, stack and 2 torches, and we're gonna take no blood right now. May regret that a little later, but for now we're just gonna go as is.
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house. There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Here's the question. How much do we want that treasure? Because arguably we could skip it. Saves us 1 encounter, saves us a bit of torchlight, but a curiosity and a treasure. Gonna skip it. It feels bad. I know it feels bad, but
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
But we badly need to make sure we actually win this. The Hag was, I think, the first one to actually defeat me at if any of these, or at least get some kills. And I've always respected the Hag after that point.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Okay, so we get to about there, and then hopefully if we can get to there and then camp, we should be perfect. We shall see what happens. I think we tried absolutely everything with this. Found 50 gold. Worth it. Okay, no additional scouts. Some additional heirlooms and a bit of extra food. More torches we don't need. Okay, here we go. Fungal artillery, who are surprised. Alright, let's begin with the abyssal artillery. Both of them down half health. Critical on the Rain of Blood. Which might even be enough. No, not quite enough to kill that one. Let's set up a retribution strike. And then let's start aiming at this. 12 crit.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So you're dead next, regardless. You're going to mark the prey he's already marked and die.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Rend the marked. I think we're okay with this overall. Okay, weakening curse on the front one because that does lower his armor as well. Kind of want to kill before they have a turn. What's their speed? 0. So they should go last.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Well, that happens. Ooh, Sapphire.
This expedition
And we do want the deeds.
promises success.
Well, we took a lot of extra stuff with us, but that actually worked out quite nicely. Okay, nothing coming up. Hunger, which is not really a problem for us right now. And who fancies a spot of grave digging? Again, I might have to get rid of a laudanum. I don't know why I buy laudanum. It almost never works. Okay, no scouting. So we're nearly at the point where we were going to plan on resting anyway. But first, some spiders. You are surprised. Weakening Curse, crit 4. Set the retribution. Oh, there was a half chance we get a kill with that. That's why I went that way. Alright. Punish spider number 1. That should kill it. And I suppose I have to take the aim shot at you now. Crit 18. Well, you're the only one of the party who has any stress at the moment. Crit 2, 8. That'll cause some.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, a few more heirlooms. I think we're going to enter and we might even just call it a campsite there. Ah, sycophants. The first. Right, Abyssal Artillery. Crit 8.
Decisive pummeling.
Indigestion for 5. Did cause some blight damage this time. Heal that because we can, and let's go for the Rain of Sorrows. So I think that one's actually dead. If we shoot you, you don't get a turn.
As the enemy crumbles.
And miss. I think I got these two around the wrong way, actually. I might adjust that coming forward. Alright, apply for some debuffs. 5. And do 7 damage with the sidearm. It's actually not bad.
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, stun you because the other one will die.
Slowly.
Might go for a weird reconstruction here if I get to a
This
cultist
is
turn.
how life is taken.
Dodged. Let's go for a weird reconstruction. Since we do have the pluses here. Yeah. Overall, that's fine. Retribution strike. Another sidearm.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
How much do we need the blood right now? I suppose having blood is better than not having it. I'd like some crests. I'll take the blood over the 2 food, and we will eat the 2 food. I'd love to take the money back with us, but I think we need everything else currently. Okay, I think what we want to do with that is use the holy water, but I think because it's a buff event, it'll take place until we next camp. I feel that we're going to do the camp now.
A moment of respite.
Might as well use up the food, get some stress heals going on. Lashes Solace, stealth only, minus 50 stress. Doesn't really do a lot for us here. Okay, so let's go with instruction. Do the unspeakable because it's fine. We don't want to be ambushed if we can avoid it. Clean musket, self only. I'll use 2. Okay, so a stress reduction for you seems fine. Okay, rest. So there won't be a nighttime ambush.
The match is struck.
And next we're going to go and use holy water here. Okay, stress relief. Well, that was the one that gave us a damage boost, but that might actually be the statue from the ruins I'm thinking of here. So we have increased damage and crit for quite a lot of them for the next 4. Let's go Abyssal Artillery because we want to get you killed if possible. Didn't work. Punish, killed 9.
Cleansed from our lands.
Aim shot, crit 23. Perfect. Go for stun on the basis that... Yeah, there we go. Weakening Curse, crit 4.
Give them no quarter.
So uncivilized.
Foolish horrors. Brought low.
Yeah, I'm going to move those 2 in position, because that means he's got access to his sacrificial stab move as well. And everybody else is kind of in an okay position for themselves. Thankfully, we did bring another shovel.
A victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with missing.
We are on a boss mission. For the same reasons I didn't go for the treasure, we're going to ignore this.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I mean, it's absolute cowardice, but it's correct to be absolutely cowardly right now. Like, I think the party would actually have a reasonable shot at it, in fairness, but we've proven we can beat a Shamblers at this level, but... There you go, sacrificial stab. This is why we give him the sacrificial stab, because he's actually reasonably good in combat. No loot.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
He works. Valuable belongings inside. Couple extra food, some gemstones. And we have fungal scratches and a couple of cultists. Okay. In comes the artillery. Misses. It's damage and crit that's increased, not accuracy. He does have an accuracy buff effect, but for now, Rain of Blood. And some stress. Our stress levels are comparatively really low, though, so we're not too worried about that. Right, we'll try a stun. And since that failed, we'll just shoot you. Stab you because we don't want any more stress. We'll try another stun. That one works. Right, punish, free, hopefully some bleed. Yep. And then we'll just sidearm the front person at this point. Okay, so you're actually dead, so we can stab you. Punish you, crit 8. So he is dead. In which case, we're going to command.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Use another buff for speed.
Inspiration and improvement.
Shame none of this is going to be too relevant. 350 is better than a key right now, which I don't think we're going to need. I'd really love to keep these just for debuff effects. I think we're probably at the point where we don't need to...
Clear. We require only the strength
I don't know. Alright, we're going to gamble. Gonna gamble. Gonna keep the food just in case we need to heal the last few hit points, but... Which one is she in? Is she in the single or is she in the double? If she's in the double, then we're definitely going to run out of torchlight before we counter her. But if she's here, we should be fine. But first, some spiders. Stab.
To the pit.
Crit 23 aim. Well, spider will get a move. It missed. Crush for 11. Move Charm isn't really worth it.
They can be beaten.
I mean, they can sell for a bit, probably a bit more than these, but these stack if we get any more of them, so we'll leave it. Did we work out what this one was? Okay, Unholy Slayer. Shame we're not encountering any unholy stuff here.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Is this the hag? No, she's back the other way. Well, now I really wish I hadn't burned those torches. Now let's see what we get loot-wise.
Glittering gold, trinkets and
Anti-venom
baubles
might actually be useful.
paid for in blood.
Is it going to be more useful than 375 gold? I think it is, actually. I'm going to keep the food because this is the time when the game will decide a hunger event is needed. What did I say? What did I say? Predicted, and we're fine. This is quite possibly true, Hammerite. This is quite true. Oh, Talon, rather. Prophet! I am a prophet. Occasionally, I know about evil games. However, the spiders are really not going to be a bother here. Which means we're going to encounter the hag at night, which may or may not be something we necessarily care about. We will see. And see, if we'd have kept it, we'd have got another one. 750 is worth more than 500.
Or is it merely a trick?
500 is worth more than 2 food. Although there are 2 of them. There are 2 of those. That changes the calculation. How much do we really need this blood? I think we don't need the blood. I'll regret this later, but we don't need the blood. This is an unlocked strongbox. Let's open it up, see what we get. Grab everything. Alright, 2 more areas then. Don't have another key. It was trapped. Told you that'd be useful. Item had no effect. Alright, we're gonna... don't have it in me. Must find out all the info. Alright, so. Holy water. Holy water. Wish I'd taken a bit more of that, but... okay, in we go. Hag time.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
66 health. We have multiple people who can attack thing, and you're going in the pot. Strike the pot for 12. Nearly dead, actually, so we might be okay here. Tenderize the meat. That hurt.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Rain of Sorrows. 2 and bleed. Unless he does a lot of bleed damage, this might be okay. Use for... I thought I clicked the pot. Well, you are now seasoned. And stressed. Yeah, I want to keep this up. I know that we're going to have problems, but she can heal. 6 blood a turn is a nice amount to have. This time we did click the pot. Plus the cultist in the front row, unfortunately, but we can kind of mitigate that. Actually, Retribution Strike, that'll do. Bit of extra damage. Cultist thrown into the pot. Perfect. Stab 8. Okay, she's running out of bleed now as well. The pain! I thought you approved of pain. Either way, you're out, and you... another Retribution Strike, because that's all the damage I've got, unless I would have moved people around. Stab for 7. Brain for that. Another bit of damage going on. Alright, very nearly out. We do get to Retribution. Nope, we don't. Let's just kill you. Our man-at-arms can cook. He'll be fine. We just have to do 2 more damage. Two more damage. There we go. The hag is dead.
Leave her corpse to rot, consumed by the spores she spawned.
Hooray! That wasn't a complete disaster. Don't die until I come back. Alright, no worries. I can't promise this, of course, but we didn't die to the hag, at least. Alright, let's return to the hamlet with 1 boss down. A good amount of money, a good amount of resources. And we have a couple of people now up to level 3. Weapon Tinker, Sickly, and Wieldphobe. Not the greatest, but...
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind.
The comet.
Yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Town event, the lights. I don't know how bad that is for us. Okay, so we can grab another flagellant. We can grab another Vestal as well, which is probably going to be worthwhile in a little bit, in all honesty. In fact, these three are three of my favourite classes at the moment, so should probably keep that going. Alright, let's increase the bar slots to 2, because this is working quite nicely for us. Let's then look at the Abbey and see if we can upgrade some of this.
A little hope, however desperate,
Okay.
is never without worth.
Fortunately, now, finally, can you go and do the brothel? No, you cannot, because it's still being used. Oh dear, you're just going to be permanently like that, unfortunately. There's no cure for you. There is no cure. Okay. So 950, let's just embark and have a look at what we're doing. It probably is worth going and doing another mission here. And because of this, I think we're going to take our... Oh, actually, we don't... I don't know. Maybe we'll take you just on the basis of blood. Take Rai, and we will take... We'll go with this. This seems an okay decision at this point. Provision up. Oh, actually, we want to just set this up first. So unequipable trinkets. Okay, you have the Crimson Curse, so you can have that. Minus 25 for you. You're going to be in the front row regardless of what we do, so let's increase your... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I know what we need to do before we head off here. We need to go and set things up. Guild. Sort the party out. Okay. So, we need that skill before we do anything else. Take sniper shot, and we'll take the sniper's mark. These are the 4 skills I mostly bother with in this group anyway. Okay. So, harvest, yes. Finale, yes. Solo, yes. Battle ballad, yes. Lunge is fine. I'm not sure we like Shadow Fade particularly. But the rest of the skills are absolutely fine. You already upgraded. Running a little low on armor and things, but let's go and upgrade the sword, if nothing else. Okay. Provision up. We're definitely taking some blood. Bandage. Maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, where have we got 2 of these? We don't need torches at all, really. In fact, I'm going to take 2 just because of certain things that might need them. Basically, they are suffering from the Crimson Curse. They basically are vampires. They are vampires because of, well, first of the DLC, the Crimson Court stuff. So, yeah, they will occasionally go mad and require blood to, you know, require blood to do things. I'm going to take another bandage for bleed effects. I already unequipped all this, didn't I? 2 torches, because we no longer need to worry about the dark in this area. Defeat the Statue Guardian to claim powerful trinkets. I'm just hoping there's nothing randomly tough here, because the first time we came here, we encountered the really tough crocodile mini-boss. Alright, so 3 Winemaker's Reserves. Such carnage. Yes! Suppressed desires awaken. Increased chance of winning while gambling. I have so many... Unquiet mind. Okay, I was just having a quick check, but apparently, yeah. Shifting mists. Okay, there are reasons why we might need that. Finally, some blood. Should probably have that with you at the moment. And some spiders. Spiders not really going to bother us at this point. I don't think.
Confidence surges as
Deal with
the
the one that
enemy
causes
crumbles.
blight. Pick to your face. Doesn't work. Web for one. And nothing. Okay, because of the fact that the back spider's dead anyway, we're just going to go and do some buffs. Increase the accuracy, which is important for certain characters.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And chop 40.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, nothing here. We move on. And some supplicants. Alright. Let's harvest them. Flashing daggers, 5-3. Also lowers their bleed resistance, which is nice. Let's go for... Oh, I did not change your equipment, actually. But let's kill one of them anyway.
Formation is broken. Maintain
Q.
the offensive.
One dead, one basically dead. Gather the blood. Which is one of the abilities that can cause the Crimson Curse. So we do have to be aware of that.
Continue the onslaught.
But thankfully, these three middle guys are at least very good at dodging, so there should be a reasonable chance of it working. I was going to check something else here, but we'll carry on. I think he resisted the Crimson Curse from that, but yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. God darn manservants again. Alright, first. Enraging Sight. Okay, so two of our characters are now marked. But obviously, the manservants must die first. Where possible. 8. This is suboptimal play, and I know it, but it's still definitely got to kill those manservants.
The will to fight falters.
Alright, Hugh missed. And the first. Missed. That's probably good, because I'm having an odd feeling. Manservant will serve the manservant. Oh, we'll take a double kill then.
A faint hope blossoms.
And that manservant is very much dead. But not before he's going to cause... Nope. Avoided the Crimson Curse. Good. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about other moves that were potentially possible, but still, if he's there and he's easily killed, then we kill him.
Give them no quarter.
Mark everybody for no reason. Kick to the face. Alright, we're at a stack of 5 blood right now.
Overconfidence is a slow
And we use some of our
insidious
food
killer.
up. Okay, so we still have to find 2 more. Let's just check down the side path. That was a trap.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Badly need to get this set up now. Okay. So we definitely have some problems. But we have found the second wine crate that we came for. He resisted, but I think that might have just been the Crimson Curse anyway, so So what we could do with is a easy encounter right now that I can just spam healing for a little bit, but we'll see. Wise and Shrew. Okay, so the Shrew gives us a treasure. Didn't give us anything particularly useful, though. Although, in fairness, given that some of us don't have any stuff, it was clearly what we wanted. So we'll give you a protection stone. Equip that. What does it? You a death door again? Nope. Maddening Wine. Okay, so I think the plan is just keep this battle going a little bit. So I'm going to Shadow Fade. And start stacking heals.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Chop for 20. Gather blood for free. Oh, god darn it. Alright, we have another Crimson Curse character. Heals for 4. Now, good news is the heal received bonus keeps building up from this, so there is a benefit to continually doing this, and gather the blood. 4. Shuffle. Shuffle. I guess we kill.
Decimated.
Surprise is actually back in order, which is nice. Yeah, now we have 2 cursed characters. Thankfully, we have enough blood in store to deal with this, but... Alright, top, middle, or bottom? We are going to go top. Which actually is enough. So for some reason I have the feeling we've actually done this. So is where the wine keeps reserves, unless there was something else. First. Oh, okay, so we now have more vampires than ever before now. Alright, harvest. Crit 7. Alright, so we still need to concentrate on heals for you then. Alright, let's heal. Heal your blight. Get some healing done on you.
Can be healed, but never hidden.
So we came here looking for blood, and what we've actually ended up with is 2 additional vampires who need blood. Doing well. Alright, let's get dagger kills on those. Yeah, you're dead.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Keep the healing going. Chop 18. Alright, we're down to 1. Nearly a high stress jester as well. Crit 6. Pick to the face, crit 10.
Ground quakes.
Alright, getting the stress back at least, and shot. Missed.
Compassion is
5.
a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
More Jester Song.
And improvement.
And another crit 10 to the face.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, so you're not craving the blood. Having given you the blood, we're now in Bloodlust. And we definitely need more of those, so we're going to replace the holy water, but we're going to apply the holy water first on you. Okay, so we need one more reserve. I have a feeling it's going to be in the bottom rather than here, but you never know. Hunger strikes. That's a bit of a problem. As here we see more. Now the good news is about him being under the blood curse is that he now has a ridiculous amount of buffs, especially in terms of damage. So let's you. 10 each. Flashing daggers to finish them off. I am a god! So obviously he doesn't need our help, he's a god. Resistance stun. Alright, let's go for some healing here, just because we could probably do with a bit more. First 2. Alright, that's... we've only failed 2 checks out of about 7.
Brightest against the backdrop of despair.
Stab you for 4. Keep going in the battle ballad. Shop 17. I think Courageous is a good chance of healing other people as well, so... Okay, you're bleeding. Let's go for a pick to the face. Grab the loot, and we keep on running.
Resistance.
Grab a sapphire, which is fine. That sapphire is probably worth more than most of what we're carrying, but let's actually go with the torches. We can use one of them. We're going to regret later, but we're not going to take that. Also, we can't take you to the courtyard anymore. You just continually go to every corpse going. Alright, 1 manservant and 3 sycophants. Just down to 5. Dodged. Crit 2 on the wine.
Reeling, about to break.
And you are in servitude to a mosquito. Things in the face for 6. Bolus. It's a sad day when I'm your best hope, indeed. Harvest time, crit 6.
Decisive pummeling.
The first on our one character who doesn't have the Crimson Curse. Crit 6. You is dodged. Flashing daggers. Alright, that was a reasonable bit of damage. So one of them's dead. More heals. Might as well go for this just because if we can do some bleed on that one, that's going to help us. Bombing run. 2 and bleed. Q, and that's done. Alright. Grab some more treasure.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Use the bandage. Keep the key, I think, just on the off chance. Okay. Begin the backtrailing. So we are in a bit of trouble here, but in theory we only have to find one more item and then we're fine. Mission a success and we can just leave. Yeah, this was not a good mission for us, really. Oh, we've got an encounter at the back as well. Alright, what can we do to prepare? Basically nothing. I've surprised them, though. Crit 5.
And power.
Snipe that one. Flashing daggers, hopefully. That's enough to... Yep, one of them will die to bleed. And then we just need a successful chop here and we're fine. Except you kill the other one, of course, but fine. Missed. Okay. So this one's a freebie. Yeah, let's go with the battle ballot.
The blood quickens.
I'll keep the intimidation on. Apply a bit more healing. And give you a pick to the face. Also, I took something off of you, didn't I? Nice to know those skills I bought are going to waste. More ballas. And does kill with that. Alright, 250 gold. I'm going to take that over the herbs.
To the task's end.
Yep, and there we go. Poison darts. That's what I didn't take. You know, as well as all the other stuff I didn't actually take for this mission. Alright, come on. Show me those bottles. I don't think we're taking you on any further missions.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
And we've been moved miles away from anywhere.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
If there's any more ambushes, we're in trouble. But... So torches are needed. Everything is what's been determined from this. You'd have been fine if you weren't so obsessed with finding things. Treasure room. Okay. So let's go with the solo. We're just trying to get damage away from you until I get a healing round in. Dodged. The first for free. It hurts, but we'll live with it. Alright. Let's go flashing daggers. Q. And heal you from Death's Door. Might have some other people at Death's Door in a moment, but we'll worry about that when that happens, which won't be very long. Okay, Servitude lock going on. Finale, and I'm going to finale you.
Executed with impunity.
Rendang misses. Heal you to try and keep you alive. 2 damage. 1 from Death's Door. Yeah, we needed that Hue to hit, but we needed to do a little more damage. Everybody's on 1. Death's Door again.
Now, the true test. Hold fast or expire.
So I can speed a bit matter, but okay. 1 from Death's Door. And this is everybody is nearly dead, but alright, 1 down. You know it's not gonna work, so I'm gonna clear the corpse. Bombing around on the front too. 3 and 3, both bleeding. Death's Door yet again. This time though, with some very definite problems. Gonna deliberately pick the wrong person. Battle Ballad. Heal you for 4. Okay, I wouldn't mind it if that had actually killed, but this gives us just that extra turn to just try and force this. Alright, shop. There we go. Somehow still alive.
Success.
950 gold. It's probably worth more than this at the moment, so that's fine. Use the key. Oh. Key had no effect. You can equip that. And equip that. Okay, last area. Come on, where are those bottles? Also, let's put the party back in the default order. Sack is empty. No health left. There's a trap. And there's an encounter.
The trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Alright, 4 and accuracy boost. That is our Jester at Death's Door.
On the brink, facing the abyss.
And about to go back up to 100 again. I don't think that does anything, but... I know Annie said don't get anybody killed before this happens, but it's looking dodgy. It's looking dodgy. Alright, Battle Ballad. Take to the face.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, there has to be an encounter coming up here, so let's go. There was not. Finally, some blood! We return to the hamlet with blood. Very little of it our own. In fact, we've come back with significantly less blood than we started, but of course, it's the special blood that counts. Spiritual, quick draw, guilty conscience. Okay. Turn to town.
There is a great horror beneath the manor.
Just control the urges of the Crimson Court for now.
Must be destroyed.
Okay. Don't mind the kit for the unholy. What did you pick up there that was guilty conscience? Actually, I know what we need to get rid of first. You absolutely have to get rid of some of these. Absolutely has to happen. We're nowhere near being able to do any of these, are we? Two bottles of blood brewed each week if we can get to 80 of those. Yeah, these are all miles away. Finally! Oh, it's only taking forever. Alright. So I feel that the last one then, I think we need to go and prepare ourselves for another mission here. So the next Gather Blood missions are going to be epic level. So let's prove everybody back here. Let's sort by level and just see what we got. So, the Necromancer then. Hellions helping. Seems like what we want to have right now. I'm also tempted to partially bring bring you along, but okay. So we start with you, we continue with you, we bring along the... Yeah, I think this should be fine. So the one thing we will have to do, of course, is just make sure everybody's as upgraded as possible. And yeah, sort by that. That's better. Oh, we're really running low on money at that point, but that should do. And then just a couple of guild skills. So let's take up your punish and your... Thing is, bleed doesn't do a lot in this scenario, does it? Not especially, it has to be said. Okay. Alright, we'll leave that as is. So let's go and see if we can deal with a Necromancer. Unequip all trinkets. Okay, in your case, we're going to go for the Ancestor Scroll and the minus 25 stress. You're going to be in the front row for the most part, so we'll take that, and we will take... Tempted to just take the Scouting Guide, in all honesty. Alright, you will give the... There's almost no point in taking the bleed skill things in this dungeon, is there? Oddly, you do have healing skills, so we'll give you that, and we will give you the... Give you the Warrior's Cap. And finally, over here, we will take the Critical Boots, and we will take the Solar Crown. Okay. Let's provision up for the Necromancer. So, stacking 4, 2, 2, 2, nope. 2 to 2, 1 Laudanum, and a stack of 4 and 2 torches. Alright, second boss run, and then we will probably call that a stream.
Chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Okay, so we've got a 50-50 shot with this one. Either he's in there or he's there. Both of them are exactly 5 spaces away, so we're going to advance. We're going to go to the left, and we're going to see if we can cut out some of this dungeon. In the meantime, we will use the herbs. Cleanse that, grab another bandage, grab some more gold.
Otherworldly corruption.
Spider things. Aim shot for 11.
Another abomination cleansed from
Just when you
all
came back. Sorry. I'm going to be doing another stream tomorrow, though. About the same-ish time. Probably a little earlier, in all honesty, but we'll see how it goes. But I didn't die. I got close. Nobody died yet. I have 2 new vampires, though.
executed with impunity.
I have so many vampires. I need to work out how to do something about those. I might have to do the Crimson Court boss in a little bit, but we'll see. Meanwhile, here comes some Fusiliers. Let's judge the back one. Sabrines. I don't know why I said Fusiliers. So that one's dead before it happens. And let's start punishing the big guy. Bleed resistance down and extra bleed. 5 around. Slice and dice. Stunning blow for 9. For 10 bleed. Okay, he's basically out. Keep the judgment going. We don't need to heal just yet. Not the small little bit of damage we've done so far. If we had another round, maybe, but Pro 15. This is a good party at the moment. Okay, so he is dead in his action.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, grab all that. We will read this and we're going to close it. What is in the strongbox that we care about? 4 crests.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are
Alright,
lifted.
first scout reports. So both directions we are going to be ambushed. Let's go this way. Do a party heal, just get that few extra hit points up. Dodge. Alright, you can bleed, so therefore we will make you bleed. Which sounds totally fair to me.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Graveyard slash. Dodged. And some pushing, which you are at the back now. Apparently you can move forward 3, so huzzah. Lightning for 5. Sidearm shots.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I'm sure I clicked on her, but okay. It's fine. Stress is something we do have to worry about with this next boss, but should be fine. Why isn't this so fast? I didn't realize that.
No
But...
quarter.
Okay, and some more gemstones. Salvage a torch. And you must have blood. I've just given away some blood, haven't I? This could be bad. So the effects of craving blood is basically she's lost 10% of her hit points. She's gained a bit of speed, but has lost a lot of resistances. Treasure room down there. Again, we're going to ignore it. Okay, so I have an 80%, 60, 70. Disarmed. We're going to ignore the books. We finally learned our lesson about those. We haven't really. Alright, now scouts. And again, we know there's nothing there. So I am letting the torch run down a bit. Okay. 30% damage until camp. Now, if the boss is here, that might switch what I do. Because I would obviously normally camp before we get this far. It's also why I'm letting the torchlight run down, because if we can get lucky enough to get another scout report. No. So we happen to know the boss is not there. That means the boss is in the other direction, and that just means we're going to move around. And debate whether the 30% damage is actually worth keeping over the camp bonuses. What we really could do with right now is just encounter with some of the Crimson Court enemies at this stage, but we'll see. We'll fight the next one in the dark. The only reason I'm going to do that is to try and maximize the treasure rewards, which may give us some blood. Partying with vampires is not a good thing.
Holds much worse than mere trickery.
Well, they might have blood, but it's inside their bodies, so we can't use it. Punish the big guy. Take you out because we don't like the guy shooting us. And actually, I'm just going to smite. We're going to try 25 damage. That's him dead. That wasn't even a crit, and he did 25.
Merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
He's done his turn. Ow. Well, the good news is she can at least heal when that happens. But okay, so she's getting a bit blood crazy.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
No blood. Okay. We want those over that. Actually, that's a good gemstone. I guess we take it over the torches at this point. Actually, we'll take it over the laudanum for now. But well, that seems good. Okay. One pack.
Finding the stuff is
Contained stuff. Did not contain anything else that we care about. Okay, let's camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay, so you're just going to go mad with blood requests at this stage. Good to know. So what can we do here? Not much, actually. Clean that. Do a stress heal. At least 7 points, so I can go for a Zealous Speech. Gives us a lot of stress resistance, and I can give a further stress relief, so I'm going to do that on you. Well, unfortunately we might be ambushed, but we'll see.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, a couple more heirlooms. But no blood, and these aren't likely to have blood, are they?
Back to the pit.
I should also change that, because I think you've got Illumination as your other ability, but 5 and bleed.
The slow death.
Well, the stress relief, I'm fairly certain from memory, does have some influence on the Necromancer. He does have some stress effects, but
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
alright, scout report, come on. Did we find a secret room? Oh, we found a secret room. Okay, okay, change the plans. We're going back. That seems very good for us. And also, it counts as its own separate area, so... Here we are. Do we have a key? We do, in fact, have a key. Unfortunately, these do not stack well. However, we shouldn't need... Actually, we do need one more key. Get rid of those and get rid of the torches.
The match is
Question
struck.
mark.
A blazing star is born.
So you have holy water. We have food in case of one additional hunger event. I'm okay with that. Alright, back to that room. There's also a chance we get ambushed. Okay, now she's wasting away. So basically now she badly needs blood. That one blood we gave away right at the start of this, that is really going to backfire on us now. Let's just hope we can kill the Necromancer reasonably quickly.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Okay, 3 of those is better than 1 of those. And I want to keep the holy water we got currently. Oh, thank God, we might get some blood out of these. Alright, this is what we wanted. Alright, let's go. Rain of Sorrows. Resisted but are bleeding. Please no additional vamps.
Unbalanced.
Nope, we're okay there. Judgment, that kills that one. Shot for 5. Also don't really want to be blighted this close to the boss as well, but... Okay, dodged. Alright. Managed to get the other kill as well. Punish that guy, he should die.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, come on, 1 blood. 1 blood. We got a blood!
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Relief at last. Okay, so she's back on the Crimson Curse. Hasn't gone blood mad. So what is the Colour of Madness? Colour of Madness is the second expansion to Darkest Dungeon. Obviously, I've got the Crimson Court expansion going on and is the main focus of my play thus far. Largely because it is everywhere. But the Colours of Madness is sort of an extra expansion I haven't really had a chance to explore. I need to get a level 3 party to do the next part of that. So that is what we are planning on doing. Meanwhile, I'm just dealing with the fact I have so many vampires now.
Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Alright, we're going to gamble a little bit, I think. We'll have a hunger event now, but you know. Okay. Last area, and then we will fight the Necromancer. Crate is empty. Oh, good. Ah! I predicted it the first time, I did not predict it the second time. I'm losing my predictive powers on the nonsense. Also, now we get another blood that we will take, actually, because we have so many vampires, as I've mentioned. Alright, so we're in shadowy conditions here. The Necromancer's Apprentice. 105 hit points. 4. He can bleed, because he is human. Judgment for 9. 6 feet under. Must it all end in such blackness? Indeed it must. 1 dead and extra unholy damage. Alright, I think what we want to do here is we want to actually mark him because that will give us passive bonuses going forward. And he is as fast as our... The flesh is willing! And he's back up. Let's keep the punishing going. It's actually one of the nicer bosses in this game in a lot of ways, because he doesn't really have... He doesn't have two moves, he only has a single. And he's not too difficult to deal with overall. I'm actually going to Judgment the corpse because he want it dead. Also provides additional healing skills now. 10 damage around. And in fact, that's going to accelerate up even higher. 15 damage around now from bleed. So he's dead in 2 rounds. The flesh is willing. Another zombie.
The blood quickens.
Crit 12. Okay, he's finished. I keep clicking. Yeah, look at where my mouse was. I don't. Oh well. Doesn't say random target. I'm sure I've clicked it twice. Oh well. Let's kill him.
Even reanimated bones can fall. Even the dead can die again.
That they can. All right. We'll take that over the shovel. We will take. I forget how much these are actually worth. I should look that up at some point. All the inventory slots are taken. I think we'll just go with that. This is actually a really good mission for us. And we, of course, get the very rare Hellions Help in as well. Which is a sort of Temps in the Dark style item, but you never know. We might want to do that at some point. Okay. So we now have a couple of people at Veteran level 3. Cove Tactician. Stress Faster, which replaced the Hard Noggin, which we probably would have preferred. Ashen and bonus to melee skills on our Musketeer. Yay, he wants those melee skills.
They arrive with the east wind.
Okay, the Adder's Kiss. So we have a couple of additional people with this. I'm not sure we want either of them, but I'll take one.
Shifting, swaying.
Okay, Bloodthirsty has been removed. How much blood do we have? $17. Okay. So we're not doing too badly. We just have, what are we up to now? 5 vampires? Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, we do technically have a farmstead mission we could have a go at. Estimating insects to earn invitations to the courtyard. Here's the thing, we could have a go at this, but it'd be really, really tough on us. I mean, we are at level 3. We have enough of a party at level 3 to have a go at things, but it'd actually be a reasonably good party as well. Here's the thing, how badly could this go wrong for me right now? Well, I am at the point where I said I was going to end the video, so next time we'll debate that. I'm probably going to stream again tomorrow, probably 11 o'clock. I'll set up an event. Hopefully it'll inform people of that. But yeah, we will continue playing Darkest Dungeon, The Colors of Madness, and I might even show off the Colors of Madness part of it next time. We have a reasonable number of crests, actually. Can we buy any upgrades? This is the other reason we're doing the Madness bit. We need to grab the rest of these. Ooh, we have enough to possibly do this. Do we? Portraits are the most expensive one, actually, so maybe we don't. Torchlight is more beneficial. 300 things for that. It probably is fine. There are these are all good benefits. It's just going to take us a lot of resources to get that far. And this is clearly much more important than I thought it was earlier. But we have 17. So, you know, that should deal with some of them. Some of them. Jester minus 10. That's entirely just the Jester's plus point there. Stuff to think about. Stuff to think about. So, thanks for joining me. We will see you next time. Until then.